December Astro Tarot Forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I am shuffling the Aquarian Tarot by David Palladini. Gemmy, thank you for choosing me for your readings, and please watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. And take what resonates out of those forecasts for you. We're in eclipse season. And it's harsh. Physically, I can't even tell you. Emotionally, very, it's a tumultuous, fiery eclipse energy. We enter December on the 4th with a new moon total solar eclipse at 12 degrees of Sagittarius, almost in the middle of our fiery zodiac sign. Gemini, this occurs in your polar opposite sector. That's the 7th house of partnership, both personal, marriage, relationship, and business. There is a clearing here, right in the middle of this sector for Gemini. It's a catalyst, new energy, clearing the path for the course of 6 months of time. So December 4th through May 4th, there is a fresh vision for how you see relationship. If Gemini is single, I do not think you will be by May 4th. I also feel like if you are in relationship now, it advances by mid-year and takes a more serious tone, a monogamous tone, maybe even moving in together or at least partnering up, that you are no longer on the market. Now, in terms of business, this could bring in very large ideas for Gemini in terms of business partnership. Eclipses are like downloads, and if you're quiet enough, you can hear it. What I like about this eclipse in Sagittarius is that our sun is there and Mars will be there on the 13th through January 24th in Sagittarius. So after this initiating energy occurs, Mars is there stimulating the 7th sector of marriage and commitment. So there's energy, passion in relationship, focus in relationship, desire, drive, stamina. Things could develop very quickly for Geminis in love. And you could go from dating to exclusive to living together to engaged in 5 to 6 months' time. It could happen very quickly. Also, it's your full moon month, so you are meant to be aware of where you stand in December. Always. You have a full moon in every December because the sun and the moon will be opposite the 1st and the 7th house in December. So on the 18th, our awareness, our culmination of our full moon. Oh, look at that. I went like this and the moon card is right there. That's trippy because I was shuffling the whole time. The full moon at 27 degrees of Gemini occurs on the 18th, opposing Mars in the relationship sector. This hones in the vision on your man or relationship, the alpha, I'll say, of the relationship because of Mars being the dominant planet, the alpha, the masculine planet. You have a perceptive pull and energy from the Gemini 1st house to what you see in your partnership, what you are aware of that you desire. What is Gemini instigating? What is Gemini desiring? It's clear. It becomes clear to you mid-month, 2.5 days before the 18th and 2.5 days after. What excites Gemini? This is Mars, excitement and passion. Our sun enters Capricorn on the 21st. Our cardinal ingress is here, our winter solstice. Happy winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. It's holiday time. Happy holidays, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah. When the sun enters Capricorn, You have the light shining in your sex and intimacy sector, Gemini, and your sector of shared resources, shared life, shared earnings. And who's paying Gemini? Your Venusian review, Venus is retrograde in this Capricorn sector, the 8th house as well, from December 19th through January 29th. Venus will retrograde at 26 degrees of Capricorn back through 11 degrees in your 8th house of sex and intimacy. So Geminis are hearing from old loves. Usually the return of someone comes through out of the woodwork when that occurs. You have free will here. I did say this in other forecasts. When Venus retrogrades in an intimacy or relationship or passionate sector, you do have free will. People can reach out, but you don't have to react. You have control over your actions. Venus allows for you to review your personal intimacy and connection. And this is a private, quiet review internally, assessing how you're feeling, assessing your connections. Also, the development of how you earn through investment is coming up. You, Gemini, could get deeply invested in their investments and how to take care of their money long term. Not the money that you earn in the moment, but the money you might need in the future. Jupiter makes an annual transit, big news. On the 28th of December, Jupiter enters finally the sign of Pisces for a full year until December 20th of 2022. This expands your career sector. Gemini will be leveling up. This is a time for a massive promotion, title change, retirement, control and autonomy over your career vision and what you do for a living. You also have the faith. Jupiter is faith and optimism. Jupiter represents hope and knowledge. You have those things towards your career, the optimism towards it. So that takes on a different tone and approach when you're feeling differently about what you do. It's a better year for you in terms of how you connect with what you do for a living. And there's an excitability about it, or I should say a jovial energy with Jupiter. A cheerful approach to your career life, which, gosh, is rare. You know, you can like the paycheck, but not necessarily like what you do, or vice versa. You can like what you do, but not what you make. And through the course of this coming year ahead, Gemini will be aligned to have both, like what you make and like what you do. And I should say love. Jupiter is our biggest energy, and where he is in a year prospers you. So your career will be benefiting you. Gemini, let's get to your tarot and see what's here. If you'd like a private reading with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. This is what I do. We can hone in on your specific forecast and chart, and I can allow the clairvoyants to focus just on you. Okay, Gemmy, and you can book at audreyalison.com. Here are your cards. Yes, 2 of Cups, 7th house, 8th house, relationship, intimacy, connection, reciprocated soulmate energy, marriage, expressing your emotions, security, 4 of Coins, building a foundation with somebody, saving for something, the foundation of your life, investing, protecting your money, securing your partnerships equally, 4 of Coins, which is 2 and 2, each evenly contributing to the foundation of your connection and shared resources together. Okay. It takes sacrifice, and I know that that's not easy, But there's no sense crying over spilled wine when there's a future to plan. And for everything you think you're missing out on in the current moment by not spending the Four of Cups, there's a coin to replace that, the Four of Coins. Sometimes it takes nights in and making better choices for your future. And I know Gemini, we don't always like that. We like to live in the moment. We are like, in a second, we'll redirect and, book a flight somewhere out of nowhere. But keep in mind, you are building your future. 8 of Coins. From the apprentice to the master. You have to hone in on your skills. This isn't a time to sleep on what you've been building. And the 4 of Coins doubled is the 8 of Coins. What you've started in your foundation can absolutely double. And I'm getting a lot of that. 2 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups to the 2. And then the 4 of Coins to the 8. I want one more card for Gemini. King of Cups. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This is your soulmate vibe right here, Gemini. This is the man, the king of compassion, or I should say the love of compassion and support, kindness, nurturing, caring, humor, lightheartedness, but also devotion and emotion, emotional support. The King of Cups is the king of intimacy and the love of intimacy. So this is wonderful and very open. It feels loving in my heart. Gemini, I hope this was helpful for you. Again, if you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.